So you can see here Shaco is pretty fixated, and that fixation alone will lead to aggression. You want to stop them from looking at whatever is making them tense or hostile. You can see in this next shot that he's even agitated now, and you see in the next shot that he's becoming dominant. Whenever a dog leans into the leash, that means they actually want to bite the dog that's in front of them. So we're going to make sure that these behaviors get straightened out right away. Relax. Shh. Relax. Good. Good boy. Good. So I want to communicate some of the things that we did that were very effective. So the first thing I did was approach Shaco as if he actually did something wrong. My inner conviction was very important because I was able to get that energy out in my body language and my eye contact. As soon as he felt my presence and he had my eye contact, he came out of the aggressive mind state. I did the same thing with Rexy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a training lead so we can have the sense of touch with the other four senses, and it's gonna make Shaco very receptive, and it's gonna make him much easier to handle. So when I use training leads, I make sure that I can get a few fingers through so it's not too tight, okay? So anytime he actually looks at the dog, he's actually thinking a bad thought. He's thinking something hostile. So we don't want him to think hostile thoughts. So I want you to go ahead and walk past Rexy. And of course, keep Rexy pretty calm. If he reacts, give him the same type of correction. And you notice, my friend over here, he actually has the same setup. He's on the outside of his dog, and he's gonna leave him there so he can have a chance to look left or to look right. When we give the dogs this freedom of choosing to get in trouble or to stay out of trouble, that's when they really bond with you, because then they understand you. All right, cool. Very good. She's actually gonna walk past two dogs. Slight correction. Good. Good. Excellent. All right, so whenever you see a fence or a gate and the dog's going crazy, it's the gate itself that creates that drive. So when I step on this side of the dog, he then feels accountable and he feels like he has to listen and make the right decision. So I'm gonna walk past. Actually, we're gonna meet Rexy. Lead is very relaxed. The ears are relaxed. Good boy. Good. So we use the term left and right, but really what we're saying is to bark or not to bark, to lunge or not to lunge. And we have to set up a situation or a scenario so they choose the right thing. They choose to stay calm. And that's how you keep a dog under control.